The advantage of an overlay, which means that the window sits over the website, is that it allows the customer to experience both things at the same time. So they can be having a chat with you and still consuming the content of your website. It means that the chat is complementing the messaging and the ideas that you're giving on your website. Equally, the difficulty with the overlay is it always remains in the same place, and when a customer minimizes it, it can completely go out of sight and out of mind. With a pop-out, which basically means when you click a button, a new window opens to start the chat. It gives a great customer experience in that they can move the chat wherever they want. When they minimize the chat, it will go into the taskbar, which means they can access it again easily. But it does create a dual window experience where the customer has to choose, am I interacting with the website or am I interacting with the chat? The reason it's an important decision to make is because it will affect not only how you install and plan to have the chat appear on your website, but it will affect how the customer interacts with the chat and what their experience is once they're chatting. Deciding to have an overlay will give you that great integrated experience, and deciding to have a pop-out will give you quite a separate standalone chat experience. A lot of live chat that we see is only out of the box customized, meaning they haven't actually fully integrated it with their brand. Now this is okay, but it's not great. Customers don't really trust brands that don't have a really integrated customer experience, and if a software looks like it's foreign to the website or it's just been stuck on, they may well be less likely to use it. So customizing it to match your brand is important. There's levels of customization ranging from changing the colors to match your key brand schema, or from adding in certain images in a chat window, all the way to fully customized CSS windows where it looks almost completely made for your website. Taking that extra time and effort to create a beautiful chat box will make a difference in not only the uptake but also the customer satisfaction with your live chat solution. Different live chat softwares will provide you with different clients in order to use their solution and service your customers through live chat. There's three key clients. The first is a web client. This is based on an internet site where you actually log on and use all the chat functions right there on a web page. The second is a desktop client. This is a piece of software that you download and open in your desktop as a separate standalone client. You would then interact with it as you would most other pieces of software. And the third and final thing is, do they offer a mobile or an iPad client? This is especially important if you're a smaller business or if you're out of the office a lot and you still want to field chats, because this allows you to be two places at once effectively. You're on your website, on your mobile or iPad app, and you're also out and about with your customers. So when picking a live chat software provider, take a moment to consider, do they offer overlay or pop-out or both? And which one do you want to represent your brand? What level of customization do they offer? Very minimal, all the way to fully extensive with CSS. And how much effort are you then going to put into customizing your software? And finally, what clients are available for you to service your chat software with? Is it really necessary for you that you have a mobile application? Or are you happy to use a web or desktop client? And what functionality do they have? Of course, if you want any help or advice, please get in touch. It's something we offer as a standalone service, and of course, as part of our fully managed service, we can help you make all these decisions, and we'd be happy to have a chat.